What's up guys? So as you saw in the last few previous videos, I have a new D-Max hood and I have a new Super Doof body kit. So I guess in this video I'm gonna start making moves to start installing this. So I guess step one would be I need to go ahead and pull off the old hood and the old front bumper and whatever. But I'm not gonna do that here because I'm not gonna keep it at the house because I don't really have space. So I'm not really gonna show you guys me taking it off. But what I will show you is a walk around of the car because that's what you guys like to see. And then I can also show you Big Wang Gang Paulo's car if you want to see it too. Boosted LS Hwan. Still think he needs to put an RB in here, but that's his car. But anyways, that's enough of his car. So this video will probably be a multi-day video, but I'll just probably put it all in one just ongoing video because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be installing the hood today because I don't know where my Aero Catch hood latches are. Now the hood does have a OEM hood latch on it, but I mean, everybody knows that fiberglass and carbon fiber have been known to fly up all the time. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pull the car out for now and let it warm up for you guys. Alright, so that's it for the little walk around the car. I'm gonna go ahead and get the front end torn apart of it. So next clip you see of it, it should all be taken off. Yo guys, I'm back. It's a new day. It's actually been quite some time since I filmed the last bit of me telling you guys that I was gonna be taking the front bumper and front hood off the car. I've actually been sick with the flu and it's been killing me, and I haven't had any energy or time to be able to get out and work on the car. So I'll go ahead and show you what the car looks like with no hood and front bumper. There it is. Pretty much looks the same, just there's no hood, no front bumper. Everything looks great, right? Except this happened. Yeah, see the way aerodynamics work, and when you don't have a hood, this kinda ripped right out of the fiberglass. And this is not the first time this has happened to me, and I forgot to take it off. I've already, as you can see, it's been JB welded once, and you know I screwed it back in. So this time I'm just gonna try some Gorilla Glue. So hopefully Harambe can save this shit because I don't want to buy another GTR grill. So that's kind of crappy, but whatever, it happens. So I wanted to work on the car today, but I ran out of daylight. I mean, sun's going down around 5, 6-ish on the Eastern time, so I don't really like working at night. I mean, it's a nice day. It's probably about 60 something. It feels great, but I'm not about to be working until the night. So I'll have to try to work on it maybe tomorrow. Here's Paulo's Turbo LS1. I know you guys kind of seen it briefly, but, you know, made a little cameo. But anyways, what I wanted to do today was I wanted to change the oil. Even though I changed it not that long ago, it's alright, you can change it. more often than not. It's not gonna hurt it. And I wanted to also change my fuel filter with this guy. This is a Aeromotive disposable. I think this is a 30 micron filter. Nope, this one is a 10 micron filter element. Now I got this. Damn, son. Anyways, I have this Aeromotive inline fuel filter. I like these way better than the Z32 style ones and whatever. And like I said, you can change it out and run, you know, whatever micron filter you want. Now, I'm not sure if this one comes with the stainless steel inside guts, because if it does, all I have to do is just clean it out, and I don't even have to use that one. Not to say that one is better or less, just more or less one is, you know, reusable and one isn't. But I don't have the time to really tackle it before nightfall begins, so I don't really want to deal with that. But that's what I wanted to do. And I also have a leak on my downpipe, because the V-bands are, sometimes they do leak if they get loose, or sometimes the V-band, you know, the clamp goes bad. I might need to replace it. I mean, the clamp has been on there for, I want to say, about 4 years. So it might be on its way out, but I might just try to loosen it up and tighten it and see if that fixes the problem. Maybe change the angle on it a little bit. So those were just the things I wanted to get done, but I ran out of time, so maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Why does everybody always have that one neighbor who's always constantly doing lawn work when you're trying to film your videos? Haven't heard them all day. As soon as I come out to film, now it's, you know, landscaping adventures. It's all good though, whatever. So anyways, when I was going to go take off the hood and front bumper, I hit this big bump on Keene Road. And if you run Keene Road, then you'll know exactly where I'm talking about. And the car just died, but it was weird. Like, it was a mechanical kill, but I still had all electronics. Like, the radio didn't cut out or anything, but the car just died. Like, I gave it throttle and there was just no response. So I was like, all right, well, that was weird. Kept on driving, whatever, picked up Mike, continued to drive, hit a couple more bumps, the car does the same thing. So I'm like, you know, something ain't right. Maybe there's a bad ground or something's loose, you know, I don't know what's going on. So whatever, go take the hood off, blah blah blah. On the way back, car dies, stranded in the middle of Belcher. Man, that is embarrassing. I don't know, car fires right back up, then it continues to drive. So it was something very bump related. So dropped Mike off, went to my boy Sean. Sean's the one who helped, you know, well, he did most of the wiring tuck on this car, because I don't know shit for wiring. So figure, you know, go to the person who did the wiring, because he's gonna be the one who knows how to find and troubleshoot all the problems, right? Right. So we just started running through the wires in the engine bay, which aren't that many left, and just, you know, just trying to, you know, just touch anything to see if anything's loose, you know. First we, you know, tip the map sensor, which is kind of a little cracked. Whoops, this is the Pexi map sensor 3-bar. And the car, it fluttered just a little bit, but at the same time, I was also inside messing around with the wiring harness to the ECU. So as you can see, it's all freaking taken apart down in there, and yeah, it's, oh god, I can't get in. Yeah, but whatever, it's down there. So yeah, I was in, oh, let me get out of here. So yeah, was messing around with the wires and to the ECU, and the car started to stutter a little bit. So we started looking at the handheld Power FC controller, and we realized that the intake air temp sensor, which is right here on the cold pipe, it wasn't reading anything. Wasn't reading hot, cold, nada, nothing. Now if you run a standalone, you will know that your map sensor and your intake air temp sensor, they run hand to hand in order for the computer to be able to read, you know, how, you know.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So we started messing around. We noticed that there was one wire that was kind of loose on the harness, and we when I say we, I mean he put the wire together, because I guess it came like that, whatever. Put the wire together properly, and it was reading air intake temperature, finally. Now I don't know if you guys heard me in my last few videos, how I was saying that the car wasn't running right. It felt like the tune was kind of off. It was just running super rich. It was staying like past 10 rich. Well, apparently I guess it had to do because of the intake air temp sensor wasn't being read, and the computer was just throwing, it doesn't know what to format, and it was just throwing whatever fuel in it that it was trying to compensate for that just wasn't there. So the car seems to be running great after we got that wired up, because I went and found the biggest freaking bumps I could find, and the car didn't stall out once. The AFR seemed to be running back as the way they were when my tuner Laron tuned it the first time, and I really haven't taken it out to like test it since then, because I've been so sick and whatnot. But I think everything is fine with that tuning aspect of the car, so I hope that should be good. I also might have been able to pick up that my car wasn't reading the air temp sensor if I had my my handheld set to run, because you can run up to 8 different settings on it at one time. I usually run on 4. I run like battery volts, I believe it's water temp, I think knock, and something else. I don't run the air temp. So if I would have had it set on that, and I would have realized that it wasn't running, I probably could have solved this problem probably about a month ago, to be honest. But hey, the more you know. So enough of that yakking. I'm gonna take the GTR grill off and try to jibby weld the top one back on and fix that. I might be doing a photo shoot on this car. This is the only reason why I have not put the D-Max hood on, because I promised a buddy of mine's like literally a year ago, last Winterfest, that he could film my car when I felt like it was nice enough to be filmed. And I kind of made it ugly again by putting the wide body on it, and then I got, you know, the new body kit and the new hood, and I told him, man, if you want to get some shots, you know, you can get some of it now, because I honestly don't know when the car is going to be back to one color again. So better get it as it is right now. So I might bring you guys along to do a little, show you a little bit of that tomorrow if I go, but that's gonna be it for this part of the video. But I'll get back to that in the morning. I'll start out early and get the oil change done, and then I'll probably do the fuel filter and mess around with the downpipe, and then if he hits me up, the car is running fine, then I'll go ahead and run over there and probably do this little quick photo shoot and bring you guys along for that as well. So I will see you guys in the morning. Never mind, I lied. I was just starting to take it apart a little bit just to see, you know, tinkering with it to see how much of a pain in the butt it would be to take off. And I ended up just taking it completely apart. And it's still the same day. But here's the old one. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the new one on. I'm gonna run over to the auto parts store. I need some brakes parts cleaner. Damn! I need some brakes parts cleaner to maybe clean the engine bay just a little bit. I'm gonna run and grab that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and install it. I really can't film me reinstalling it and doing it at the same time. So I guess I'll show you guys tomorrow how it looked before. So a little update on that, guys. Alright guys, and I'm back. It's a new morning. Let me go ahead and show you the fuel filter setup. That's pretty much it. Just have to take apart this line, pull apart the housing, pull out the filter cartridge, put the new one in. I cleaned it out, put it in, put everything back together. So I'm gonna go ahead and just roll the car out. I'm not gonna start it, just roll it out and go ahead and get started on this, draining the oil real fast. Alright, car's jacked up. Just gotta get down there and get started on it. But first,
let me take a selfie.
always make sure you have all your essentials to do an oil change. Your drain pan, your oil filter, race parts cleaner. And I'm also gonna be changing from the stock OEM drain plug. I got this Greddy, it's a magnetic drain plug. So I've never ran one of these before, but I've always been too lazy to get one. So since I'm doing an oil change, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this on. And I guess I'm not really gonna show you guys me doing the actual oil change, because to me that's pretty boring. So I'm gonna go ahead and tackle that, get that out of the way. It's kind of windy out, so excuse me if you hear some wind noise in the background, but oil change is done, fuel filter is changed. I can see that where the exhaust leak's coming from the downpipe on the V-band. I loosened it up, adjusted it, and tightened it back down. So I'm gonna start it up and see how it sounds. I'm not going to be going to do the photo shoot because I didn't know my buddy, he was trying to do more of a evening shoot, because white loves to wash out when it's really bright like this. So maybe I'll take you guys on for another video when I do that part, but in the meantime I'm just going to go ahead and start it up. What I was telling you guys about my air temp sensor. See, it's reading 200 degrees Celsius. It wasn't reading that before, it was reading 0. But this is what I was telling you, when you can have a bunch of different settings on one screen, but I don't really usually have it at that. I usually have it on 4. But yeah, everything seems good. Vacuum, still warming up. It's alright to idle. So, should be good. Alright, well that's going to be it for this video, guys. I really don't know what this video is going to consist of since I've shot it over a few day time span. But I've pretty much done everything I wanted to do to the car up to this point. And it's a dope, beautiful day today in Florida. No snow. A little bit windy, it's breezy, it's nice. I'm going to go ahead and go on a cruise. So like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you guys think, and keep on watching, guys. All right, peace.